it says a diagram is shown where RT is equal to 12. I'm going to label the diagram. So RT is equal to 12, which is this distance here. And WT is 5, which is, this is WT, and it is 5. So I'm going to put 5 right there. All right, so having that labeled,
The area created by the length of the longest side
is always the sum of the area created by the shorter sides. For example, this is 144, 12 times 12, and this one here is going to give us 25, right? So if we should add these, it's going to give us this supposed square that would have from this longer side here. So definitely it is really the sum of the squares from those other sides. So this would have been the box that I want to check, okay? Now it went further, it says the length, right? The length of each side of the square that is drawn, right? With the side RW is 1. So what is going to be the length of this side, RW, right here? All right, so remember that we do have this. So if we should peel off this here, this is what we're looking at. All right, this is our RW, and we want to find that. We have 12 here, and we have 5. It's the longer side that we need. So based on the process, the sum of the square of the two shorter sides, for example, 5 square plus 12 square will be equal to RW square. 25 plus 144 is equal to RW square. This is going to give us 169 when we add them. This is equal to RW square. In order to find the length of the side, which is to find this distance here, we're going to take the square root. 13 is the square root of 169, and that is the distance from R to W. So then, using the Pythagorean theory, we come up with 13 right here. Angle WKB is shown, where WK is the root of 65. So we're going to label the sides as we go. This is the root of 65. And WB is 4. Find the exact length of BK. This side here, the root of 65, is the hypotenuse. It is the longest side of this right angle triangle. So we could set up an equation. For example, 4 square plus BK square is equal to the root of 65 square. Now let's simplify this. 4 fours, that's 16, plus BK square is equal to 65. In an effort to solve, I'm going to subtract 16 from both sides. So BK square is equal to 49. To find BK, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So BK is 7. So the exact value is 7 here. We never had to round it off or anything. This distance is 7. Next question says, a right triangle has sides length, the root of 35 and the root of 52. Find the exact length of the hypotenuse. Now, because I was asked to find the hypotenuse, then it simply means that I had, or I was given the length of the other sides. This is my hypotenuse. It means that this one could be represented as the root of 52 and this one as the root of 35. From this, we're going to do some working. Let us say I call the hypotenuse side x for labeling sake. Then the root of 35 square plus the root of 52 square is equal to x squared. Remember that the sum of the square of the two shorter sides is always equal to the square of the longest side. Now, the square of the root 35 is going to give 35. The square of the root of 52 will give 52. This is equal to x squared. If I add 35 and 52, I'll get 87. 87 is equal to x squared. In an effort to find x, I'll take the root of both sides. So finally, the square root of 87 is equal to x. Now I'm going to stop here. The reason why I'm going to stop here is because of the narrative of the question. It did say find the exact length. And as you could see here, the exact length is the root of 87.